June 28th. Today is Friday, June 28th, 2024. And today is going to be an update, a little chit chat, plus something else. I'm not sure. The first update is my hair is now past my shoulders. The last video I posted here, my hair was right at my shoulders. It was destined right here on my shoulders, and now it's past my shoulders. The second update is I overprocessed my hair. April 17th, I had an appointment for my son. It was at his school, and it slipped my mind. Like, I thought it was the following day or something, and I remembered it at like the last minute. I had also set aside that day to process my hair. I figured I would have just enough time. I lied to myself. I had set that day aside to do my hair. It really needed to be done. I wanted to look my best. Maybe not my absolute best, but I wanted my hair to be legit for this appointment. So I pushed for it. I relaxed my hair, Texlaxed it, whatever. I ended up rinsing it out too soon. That's where I messed up. So I rinsed it out too soon. It had under processed, right? I normally Texlax, but I Texlax to a certain degree. Well, I processed under that. So I was still left with a line of demarcation. These two textures I had did not work well together at all. I put up with it for a solid 4 weeks. I couldn't do it anymore. So I was like, okay, it's been 4 weeks. Let me try to do a correction. So that day was May 16th, okay? I processed my hair and everything seemed okay. But then I noticed a lot of shedding. Okay, so I can't remember where I left off, but I noticed a lot of shedding. And so now I'm at a point where I need to repair my hair. Those times when I've had chemical damage, I never launched a hair repair protocol. I just let it run its course. So now for the first time, I'm actually gonna try to repair my hair. So I came up with a plan. The plan is to, I wrote it down somewhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. So first thing, I'm going to incorporate co-washes. I want my hair to be saturated in protein conditioner as often as possible. So I figured doing a midweek co-wash will help with that. So my wash day is Monday, but sometimes things get in the way and I wash my hair just, whenever I can get to it. Let's say wash day every Monday. So on a Thursday is when I do my co-wash. So wash day Monday, Thursday co-wash. Or let's do my wash routine on a day 1, and then 3 days later, do a co-wash. And just try to do it like that. So like every 3 to 4 days, like that. Okay? So the thing is, on my wash day, that routine begins with a pre-cleanse with some oil. So this is the type of oil I'm going to use, something like liquidy like this. This is the olive oil by Hollywood Beauty and their vitamin E oil mixed together, because I'm trying to get rid of it. Like, I swear I'm never going to buy these oils ever again. So this is what I'm using to pre-cleanse. So I work that in really good. Then I go in with the super moisturizing, super hydrating shampoo. And then I'll use the most potent protein conditioner that I know of, which is the Nexxus hair care line. Their Humectress conditioner, their Carafix conditioner, even their Color Assure conditioner is packed with protein, because the protein on their ingredients list is pretty high up on the list. And it also seems like good quality protein. I mean, who knows? I mean, my hair seems to love it. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna rinse that out really, really good. And then I'm gonna go in with this hair mayonnaise. I used this about a week ago, and this stuff just melted into my hair. My hair felt like it was just taking a bath, like it was just soaked and drenched in this luxurious, this stuff is just so good. It's actually like a cholesterol. But the crazy thing is, when I put these ingredients into Chat GPT and I asked it, you know, which one of these ingredients has protein, the only ingredient that it found even remotely close to protein, I believe, was a wheat germ, like a wheat germ oil. Although this does claim to have ingredients to strengthen your hair, repair your hair. I mean, it says right there, hair restore. So anyway, I'm just gonna use this whole jar. And then when I'm done with this jar, then I can see, okay, what did this do for my hair? What is the state of my hair after I've used the whole jar of this? I've used it once. I feel like I used a lot. I don't know. So I might have to use the second jar before I can say, you know, what this did do for my hair. Was it helpful? So when I'm done with that, then I'm gonna go in with this. I'll use this keratin 2-minute reconstructor. They do have another like repair system. You know what? Actually, that just occurred to me right now. So I'm gonna put a pin in that because I just might use that. I've only used that once before when I was bleaching my hair. So I might revisit that. Their 2-step protein conditioner thing. So yeah, I'm gonna use this up and let's see how well this repairs. But at this point, these are 2 of my favorite conditioners. I really love these conditioners. I love this one because it just soaked into my hair and made it so soft and smooth and silky. Like, this stuff is amazing. And this stuff is amazing too. So I love how they feel in my hair, but I can't really say how well they repair the hair because, like I said, I've never really tried to repair my hair. In the past, when I used repairing conditioners like this, it was just like I was chemically altering my hair and my hair needs a little boost, right? It was never, oh, I need to repair my hair because it's so damaged and weak and brittle, you know? So anyway, I'll be using my blow dry bonnet thing, the thing you put on your head and you like strap it down and tie it down and then you connect it to your blow dryer and then the heat goes through the hose and then the bag gets all puffy and stuff. That's what I'll be using with my protein treatments. Once I wash out the protein treatment, I'm going to use this spray. This is one of my favorite moisture sprays. I'm going to spray this on towel dried hair. Then I'm going to wait for my hair to air dry about 60%, 60-70%. And then I'll go in with the hair polisher, glosser, something like this. Because it's a polisher, a glosser, it's gonna like slip through my hair like real easy. There'll be very little drag as I'm like working it into my hair. That's what I want. All right, so that brings me to the co-wash day. For co-wash day, I'll be using my Nexxus conditioner. What I have in the shower right now is the Color Assure. And then once I finish up with that, I'll move on to the Humectress. So that is my hair repair routine. And I'm just gonna stick with this until I'll tweak it as I go, you know, make changes as I go along, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I'll find some things that, hey, you know, this could be better, or I might swap different products. So I'm just gonna try it out and see how I like it. But at least I have an outline, I have a foundation, I have something solid to stand on. It's a bummer that I overprocess my hair, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's just hair, it grows back. I've cut my hair so many times. I've shaved half of it, you know, the side of my head off. I've tried so many different things with it. I locked it up with dreadlocks and I bleached it and all kind of stuff. So it'll grow back. There's something else I wanted to say. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I did forget something. How many weeks am I post relaxer? Correction, it was May 17th the last time I processed, and over process my hair. Okay, so April 16th was the day I initially processed it, and then May 17th was the day I went back to try and correct it. So let's see, how many weeks am I post relaxer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 6 weeks post relaxer. And that makes sense because right around the 5th to 6th week is when I start seeing new growth. So I'm almost to the point where I would need to relax again. But I'm not gonna relax again. I feel like I'm gonna, let's say when I get to about 12 weeks, 14 weeks post relaxer, I think I'm gonna braid my hair up. I think I'm gonna put it in a protective style. So yeah, that's where I'm at. My hair is a mess right now. I should have washed my hair on Monday. It's now Friday. Things got away. Like I said, I recorded that vlog. I vlogged for 8 days straight. And then I went to try to edit it, and it was a disaster. And so I scrapped it. I deleted everything earlier tonight. So I'm starting over with this. So tonight is the start of my hair repair routine, and I'm excited, and I'm just gonna leave it with that. Today is Sunday, June 30th, 2024. I started my hair repair routine, day 1. This is a result of the set I did last night. All I did was put 3 Bantu knots in. I put 2 up here and 1 in the back. At first I tried to just wear it all down, but the parting that I put in, it just didn't work. And so I ended up doing half up, half down, which is what I usually do most days. So the only thing I wish I had done differently is just zigzagged, like made the parts in zigzag. But I noticed, like, you know, I got new growth coming in, and it was like hard to, I was trying to avoid using a comb, right? And it was quite difficult with the new growth I have coming in. I just didn't want to mess with my hair. I just didn't want to disturb it, you know? So I oiled my scalp with my alopecia hair growth oil. I also used my foam mousse. I noticed today that my hair feels stiff but strong. And I believe it's because of the hair mayonnaise that I use. But it also feels kind of dry. And I think it's because I didn't use a moisturizer. I just used that hair glosser polisher. And I don't think that Fantasia glosser is working out for me. It's just not doing what I was expecting it to do. Once I use it up, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it. So that's gonna go on my no-buy list. Tonight, I'm gonna try to zigzag through the parting, so I'm not left with this stark parting when I go to take my hair down. And then also tonight, from ear to ear, from like 3 inches here, I'm gonna roll this up in some foam rollers so I have like the front set here, because I have these bangs. So I wanna roll up these bangs and then put 3 Bantu knots around the back and see how that comes out tomorrow. So far, so good. These short pieces is my bangs, and they're just sticking straight up right now. So I think, yeah, I'll just go with the bun. That's what I usually end up doing if my bangs don't want to curl down. So I'll just tuck this under. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna do some floor exercises. That means my head is gonna be on the floor. I'm not liking that. Guess I can put a little bonnet on. I can't think of anything else I want to add, so that's it for this update. Today is July 5th, 2024, and this is how I set my hair last night. It's a combination of Bantu knots and rollers because as I was putting the knots in, it was pulling on different hairs, and I kept redoing them and redoing them. So I ended up putting the foam rollers in the areas where where I couldn't get the Bantu knot to sit right. Just a quick recap. I did a full wash day on the 28th. I did my co-wash on the 2nd or the 3rd, one of those 2 days. When I got in the shower, I had every intention of just washing my hair with conditioner. But as I was filling my hair, I could feel the oils. It felt like a barrier. It felt like a barrier of oils on my hair. And I'm like, I can't just put straight conditioner on top of this. So I ended up mixing. I used these 2 products, the Next of Us conditioner and the Next of Us shampoo. I don't like this shampoo. It's too drying for my hair. Like, I love the fragrance, but it's a clear, transparent shampoo. And had I known that, I wouldn't have bought it, because I stay away from transparent, clear shampoos because they're always too stripping for my hair. So what I did was I mixed some of the shampoo with some of their conditioner. And I'm not a big fan of their conditioner either. It just doesn't melt into my hair the way I like. So I figured this will be a great way to use up this shampoo. So I mixed these 2 together, and that's how I co-washed my hair. I guess a low poo, or I don't know what you want to call it. So that's how I was able to cleanse my hair, to lift some of that oil that was sitting on top of my hair. So I did 2 washes. I did 2 washes with this, rinsed it out really good. And then I followed up with this Nexxus Color Assure. And I let that sit on my hair for about 10 minutes, I guess. I just sat down in the shower and just waited. And then I rinsed it out. Okay, so then I followed up with the Aussie Moisture Spray. And that was my first time using it, and I didn't like it. The formula was not very moisturizing for my hair, and I'm gonna try to make it better. So since that was not like adding any moisture properties, it didn't help me detangle at all. So then I went over it with a detangling milk, the Pantene Gold Series detangling milk. I put that on next, and I don't really like that product either. It doesn't really help to detangle or soften our hair. So I used those 2 products. I thought the one might help the other, but it didn't really. So after that, I blow dried my hair. I didn't use a comb. I didn't use an attachment. I just blow dried it. Yeah, I don't feel like going to get it, but I used my blue blow dryer. I just blow dried from the top, so I kept the air coming down this way. And I just used my fingers until it was all dry. And then I went through and detangled it. And I'm glad I did, because with my hair shedding this much, it's really important that I'm also detangling. And I hadn't seriously detangled in a while. I had 2 knots that I could not comb through because it was so tangled. And so that was upsetting and irritating. Okay, so in conclusion, with all that said, I've completed week 1 of my hair repair routine, hair repair protocol, and it was nice. I have no complaints other than the mediocre products that I chose to use because I don't want to throw them out, waste my money. Other than that, it was great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed conditioning my hair, in that midweek. It felt like I was really pampering myself. Like, it felt good. Okay, so I'm very happy with the way this curl set came out. I used my Sheen Spray by Magic Touch, the one in the red can, and I used my buttercream, and I used my mousse, and there were a couple of sections where I used my polisher just to smooth it out. I'm gonna keep doing this and just keep making changes as I go and customize it how I see fit. Can't think of anything else to say, so that's it.